Hi, I'm Elisa, and today we are updating my 2025 project pan. So things are going okay with my pan. I think I have decent progress on some things, and then, as usual, little to no progress elsewhere. So let's just get into it. The first thing on my list is my Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer in 10NN. It weighed 23.48 grams at last check-in. It now weighs 23.15. I don't think I am ever going to get through this because I honestly use like dots of it. Like I don't use, I feel like enough of this that it's ever going to go empty. Like I keep hoping by the end of the year, but I've realized that I've had this for so long and it's still just like going strong. So next up, something that I have struggled to get product out is my Laura Mercier setting powder. So this weighed 79.49 grams before. It now weighs 77.41 grams, which is a decent bit of progress. And I definitely feel like I need to take the sifter out of this because it's getting really difficult to get product out. Of course, the second I open it, there's a lot of product in the lid. Great. But I feel like this is not giving product the way it used to. Like I feel like I really have to try to get powder up through the sifter. I actually tried to remove the sifter right before this video and was unable to do it quickly. So we'll see if I still have that in there on next check-in. I know there's still a decent bit in here, but it's definitely getting phased out for sure. Next up, another unending product is my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I did start like focusing right down here this month and have now hit the side. It's definitely on its last legs and I like it a lot more. It's gotten creamier toward the bottom. I don't know how to describe it. I have just found that the texture of it is better the more I use it. It might be also like the texture of my skin right now is just playing nicer. But yeah, I still am not obsessed with this, but I'm definitely not hating it like I was earlier in the year. So it weighed 116.41 grams. It now weighs 114.99 grams. So I'm just gonna write 115. Next up is my little perversion eyeliner. It weighed 4.33 last time. It now weighs 4.24 grams. I use the tiniest bit of this, and all of the progress is really because I sharpen it to make it, you know, not poke me in the eye. So yeah, I sharpened it right before this video. So that's why I have progress, let's be honest. Same goes for the Ozone lip liner from Urban Decay. It weighed 4.84 grams. It now weighs 4.74 grams, yet again, because I sharpened it. Next up, the NARS eye primer weighed 22.43. It now weighs 22.33. Yeah, this is fine. I just don't feel like this does anything really. Like I feel like I don't notice a difference in my makeup if I use this or not, which is not my favorite kind of product. So yeah, sharken through it, but also feel like I'm going to have this forever. Drunk Elephant Oil should have some progress on it because I did dermaplane my face and that's what I use. So it weighed 13.9 before, it now weighs 13.29. Yeah, it's still covered in oil and leaking. Has never changed. Unfortunately, this is still here, the Soap & Glory Body Butter, the thing that I have had since the beginning of the year, and I'm not really sure how. I have just not used lotion to the point of still having this. Is just, this really just shows my hatred of lotion. Like nothing is going to exemplify that as well as the fact that I have had this since January in this pan and just still have this much. I just loathe lotion. So it weighed 100 and, it's a weird number, 163.95. Now weighs 134.15 because I did actually put lotion on. Wow. I think I'm gonna put some on tonight because I have a wedding this weekend. So I, you know, don't want to look dry and ashy. I just want this gone. I love it. It smells delicious. I just can't believe it's still in here because I suck at using lotion. Something that I am seeing the light on, this is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Cream. There is very little product. I say that, however, this is probably like 2 months of product, let's be honest. I don't use a ton of this when I use it. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing the end. There's not much left, which is a great feeling. So this did weigh 94.81. It now weighs 93.02. I am still liking it. It's still a fine product. I'm just ready for something else. Another product that just I need to be done with is the Pharmacy Niacinamide Night Mask. This is also just like everywhere right now. I traveled with it and it just looks crazy. There's not much left. And I go on like a streak where I use this three nights in a row and then I forget about it. So this weighed 161.32 grams and now weighs 155.17 grams. Decent progress. Kind of hope it's gone by next update. I'm kind of hoping that this is just out, that I don't own it anymore, and then I don't have to think about it anymore. The Dior lip oil that I'm not really sure why it's in here anymore. I think I just need to use it organically and let myself use it organically because I don't travel with it. So it's like, it just sits in my desk. So it weighed 100. It weighed 35.46 and now weighs 35.37. If I didn't have a rule that if I took something off I had to declutter it, I would take this out, but I'm just gonna leave it in here and keep weighing it and see what happens. But yeah, don't really care. I like it. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not fussed, so I'm just gonna keep it in my desk and use it organically. Next up is the Dior Lip Maximizer. I have used this a few times since last update. It weighed 25.43 and now weighs 25.38. I don't use it a lot, like as far as I don't put a ton on when I use it, so it makes sense that I don't have a ton of progress on this, but I also, yet again, love this, so I'm not fussed that it is still here. Next up, we have something that I've actively hated and continue to actively hate. This is the COSRX Lip Sleep Lip Butter Sleeping Mask. I just don't like it. It's so grainy. I feel like it comes off my lips so quickly, and yeah, I don't love it. I'm really hoping I can use this up by the end of the year because if not, I'll probably toss this. Come January 1st, this is out of my collection somehow. So this weighed 28.48, no wait, sorry. Yeah, this weighed 28.46 and now weighs 26.13. I just hate it with a passion. Something I do not hate, something I do not hate that I actively love but is a mess is my NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I love this. I love the way this looks. I love the tone of it. There is nothing about this that I dislike, and it is a joy to use. This weighed 66.65 and now weighs 64.34. So I will take it. I have found that I really do not need much of this. So the progress is slowing down, but my face isn't looking cakey. So next up, the Peter Thomas Roth Irish Moor Mud Mask. I have used this, I think, one time. It just looks like a black hole. This is fine. I don't love face masks, much like lotion. It's a texture thing. It weighed 87.37 and now weighs 79.77. I don't love this one. I've liked the other ones that I've used from this line more, but I definitely use face masks more in the winter because I take more baths in the winter. So hopefully as it comes up on the cooler months, this gets use and gets gone. Kind of a weird one. This is the Smile Actives Whitening Pen. I've used this a few times, be it engagement photos, stuff like that. So it weighed 15.3 and now weighs 15.06. And I actually had a hell of a time getting product out of it the last time I used this. So I don't know if there's not much left or if it's just getting to be defective. Not sure. Next up, MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Setting Spray. The spray on this sucks. I much prefer, I don't know if they moved all of the Fix Plus packaging over to this. I hope not, because the old Fix Plus sprayer was amazing and my favorite thing in the world, and this leaves dots, and like it took me forever. Like I should have realized what it was pretty quickly, but I would like look in the mirror an hour after putting on my makeup, which just shows how much I was paying attention, and I'd be like, what the hell are these dots on my face? It's this. It's the sprayer being awful. So that's annoying. This weighed 128.16 and now weighs 121.78. So I'm like super careful with it now. I'm trying to be like, okay, no polka dotted face, please. Next up, the Supergoop Mineral Matte Screen. There's like nothing left in this. Like even holding it up to the light, I don't see anything, but I'm probably gonna cut into this just to get every last little bit out because I love this stuff so much. Actually, let's cut it right now. Cut it just enough. Oh, I can literally see makeup up there. So, yeah, there's tons left. I don't know if you can see that. That's at least a couple more uses. I know, like, putting sunscreen to the air means I now have to use this quickly, but at least I will get every last little drop of sunscreen. Come on. And now that we know we only have like 3 more days of usage from this, let's see how much it weighs. It weighed 34.07 last time and now weighs 19.72. So yes, I have gotten my money's worth. Next up, we have the Hourglass Brow Sculpting Pencil in Platinum Blonde. This, like I've said, I use very, very little of because it is very chunky and it is kind of rather pigmented. So this is probably going to be here for a very long time. But it was 13.37. It is now 13.37. Oh, it says it hasn't gone down at all in the past 3 months, which is crazy because I see visible progress, like, and just how far down it is in the tube now when I roll it all the way down, but whatever. We have an empty. This is the Nest Indigo perfume. I swapped this out 2 months ago, and honestly, it was a good choice because I could definitely tell that this had changed a little bit. I still liked it. I still enjoyed using it up, but I'm glad I did. It actually did not take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. It is 1.7 ounces, so I thought it was going to take a lot longer than it ended up taking. Most of my perfumes are 1 ounces, so I just kind of figured this would take a while. It didn't actually take that long once I put my mind to it, and yeah, I'm excited. I have used up a lot of perfume this year, guys, which I am very, very proud of. Another empty. This is the Glow Recipe Strawberry Smooth BHA and AHA Salicylic Serum. I liked this. I don't really feel like I noticed much of a difference with it, and going into cooler months, I definitely want more of a moisturizing serum than a salicylic acid serum. So while this was good, I am happy I used it up just in time for it to get cold. Next up is the MAC Stack Eyelash Primer. I don't find myself reaching for this all that often or really enjoying it when I use it. I kind of find it to be tricky. So I've been using it, but sporadically. So this did weigh 29.93 and now weighs 29.81. And I will take that because I forget about it most of the time. Next up, we have another empty. This is the Kristen S Weightless Shine Leave-In Conditioner. I was right at the end when I put this in the last update, so I kind of knew this was going. This was fine. I actually find that I was a little bit spoiled with this, and the fact that I could not really overuse this. The way that this is formulated, I could like really go in with it, and it didn't weigh my hair down. It didn't make it oily. I've swapped over to something that I'm about to show you, and I can't do that anymore. So I feel like that was a little bit of, that was the plus side of this product. The downside was I just feel like it didn't do much as far as conditioning goes or detangling or anything like that. So I am kind of happy it's gone. This next one I had to go pull out of my shower because I totally forgot about it. This is the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. I literally just opened this today because I forgot this was in this pan, so I used some today. So, oops. So this did weigh 251 grams and now weighs 238.62 grams. Ooh-hoo-hoo. But yeah, hopefully I'll remember to use this. And now we have some stuff that I'm gonna bring into the pan. So first up, to replace my serum that I used up, this is the Ordinary Buffet Serum. This is the oldest serum in my collection right now, and I have been using it. It's about right there. So I'm hoping, let me mark it. I'm finding this is going kind of quickly, so that's where I marked it. You can see that. And I'm hoping I won't have it very long now that it's in here. So it weighs 66 grams. Great. Next up, to replace the Kristen S, this is the Ouai Leave-In Conditioner. Like I said, I have had to go in with a lighter hand, or learn to go in with a lighter hand with this, because this will make my hair oily if I am not careful. Let's go ahead and mark this. So this currently weighs 168 grams. And then for perfume, I'm going to put in 2 travel sizes. First up is the Clean Radiant Nectar travel size. I'm putting this in here because I just have found that I don't love this scent. I thought my full size one had been like rancid or something, or gone bad. And I'm not sure if this is also going bad or if I just don't like this scent anymore. So we are panning it. I have very little left. I don't know if you can see that, but I've been using it, trying to use it up. So this weighs 46.07 grams. And then I'm putting in the Ellis Brooklyn Sunfruit perfume, just because I'm not fussed with it. Like, it's not fine. It's not fine. It's fine. It's nothing great, but it's not horrible, but it's not my favorite. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use it up. And it weighs 19.64 grams. And then 2 things I'm just adding in to add in. This is the MAC Pro Locked Brow Gel. I just was thinking about this and I'm like, why isn't this in my pan? So we're just gonna add it in. It weighs 16.86 grams. Last up is something I never should have bought. This is the Ouai Wave Spray. I bought this for the beach and then was like, well, girl, why did you do this? So yeah, I'm gonna try to pan this. I'm gonna try to use it up because I regret purchasing this like no other. And it weighs 127.58 grams. So that is my Project Pan update. I feel like there are some success stories here, obviously. I feel like I'm doing really good with perfume this year, and then there are things like lotion and night cream that just don't want to budge. So hopefully now that the cooler months are coming in, I will want to do my makeup more. I will be more into like extra skincare. I feel like in the summer I just never am. So we'll see, fingers crossed. But please comment down below. Let me know how your pan is doing. I would love to know. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe, all the normal stuff, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye.